Square and cube numbers. These are two really important sets of numbers that you must learn for your exam. You really need to know your first 12 square numbers and probably your first 5 cube numbers. But what do we mean by a square and a cube number? Well, a square number, so we looked at 4 squared, means 4 squared means 4 times 4. It means multiply by itself. So 4 times 4 is 16. And if we wanted 7 squared, that means 7 times 7, or times by itself, which is 49. Now the inverse, or the opposite to squaring something, is to square root. So you could be asked to square root 64. Well, the square root of 64 is 8, because 8 times 8 is 64. So if a square number is times by itself, a cube number means times by itself 3 times. So 2 cubed means 2 times 2 times 2. Well, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 again is 8. And 5 cubed means times by itself 3 times, so 5 times 5 times 5. Well, 5 times 5 is 25, times 5 again is 125. And the opposite to cubing something is to cube root. So the cube root of 27 is 3, because 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. Now you really, as I said, need to know your first 12 square numbers and your first 5 cube numbers. And you could also be asked to do a calculation involving these. So you could be asked to do something like 6 squared add 2 cubed. So you need to find out what is 6 squared first. Well, remember 6 squared is 6 times 6, which is 36. So we're going to be doing 36, add something. So 2 cubed, so 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. So we need to do 36 add 8, which is 44. So square numbers means times by itself, and cube numbers mean times by itself 3 times.